freshman year fourth graders. It's day 3 of our 6 week at home, and I'm in my kitchen this morning. I'm thinking math, like we talk about, is all around us, especially fractions and decimals. And when I think of fractions and decimals, I think of the ones that we've talked about in class where we've used over and over: a half and the decimal for a half, a fourth, 25/100ths, 3/4, 75/100ths, the ones that we've gotten used to. I also think of recipes and where I see fractions all around me. I see fractions when I go to the store, when things are on sale. I use fractions when I'm figuring out sales tax. I know that in sports, when they're figuring out statistics for basketball, baseball, different sports, they use fractions. I know that if I go to Burger King and I'm getting a quarter pounder and I eat 2 quarter pounders, that means I'm going to be eating a half a pound of ground beef. That's a lot. I think of fractions when I'm splitting a pizza up. We've had a lot of pizza math problems in class. And I think of fractions when I'm cooking and baking. And I'm in my kitchen this morning and I'm using some tools. As you can see, here's some of the tools I'm using: some measuring spoons and measuring cups. Maybe you have these kinds of things in your kitchen. I also have a recipe here: banana blueberry bread, which I made this morning, and I look on there and there, oh my golly, there's some fractions. There's a 1 3/4, there's a fourth, a half, a 2/3, 1 cup. There are some fractions, and so I challenge you to find, either use this recipe or get a recipe that you really like and make it with someone else in the kitchen, or just get a recipe out and read it and find the fractions. And ask yourself some of the fraction questions. Are some of the fractions, how many of the fractions you see are over a whole? 1 3/4, 3/4, 2/3, 2/3. How many fractions can you put in order? Can you also change mixed fraction 1 3/4 to an improper fraction? These are different things we've talked about in class this year. So I challenge you to the fun of finding your favorite fraction and favorite recipe and doing that, and using some tools in your kitchen, maybe putting them in order, and maybe even going as far as making something like Mrs. Hatcher did this morning. I actually made some banana blueberry bread that my daughter and I and my husband had some for breakfast this morning. I think I'm gonna have some more. Enjoy your day, Carson Tigers, and stay strong.